Hello, Pisces. Welcome to your general reading for August. I hope you are amazing. So, we are going to jump right in. This is a general reading, of course. If it doesn't resonate, all of it, it's okay. Take what does, leave what doesn't. If you need a personal reading, I'll be more than happy to read your specific energies and help you out, whatever you need. And I'm on social media, Instagram, Facebook, for additional guidance. There's all types of stuff there. I even do pick a cards, weekly energy transits, all that jam. And Patreon if you want to get these readings super early. So we are going to jump right in, Pisces, for August. I already meditated and picked out your cards. It's an interesting little stack of decks. I'm going to tell you that. Okay, Pisces. So we have wait. It's not yet time. Things are being woven. Your life is a canvas. Artist, manifestation, creative, accountability. Starseed. What lights you up? Oh, the ever unfolding rose. Cracked open. It's happening for you, not to you. The first thing I'm going to say to you, Pisces, for August is that I'm going to say you're in the process of something, okay? And I'm not saying like, oh, it's building up to something. It's going to take some time. It's not like that. It's more like you're actually going through a process that is going to keep growing, okay? It feels like your life. It feels like things are making more sense. Things are falling into place. It could just be your love life specifically. It could be work. It could be your spiritual journey. But it feels like it went from this, like something small, and then it's getting bigger. Like it's growing. It's kind of gathering a life of its own, if you will. And I feel like it's something that you've wanted something for a long time. I feel like you've tried different things or different tactics, different ways, and it wasn't working that way. But you almost felt so close yet so far to what it is that you wanted. And this is more like past energy to me, not like now. But you're getting close to it. It's almost like you're seeing you've been you can see now how you interact with the energy, what you do to bring things in, and what you do to distance yourself from things. So I feel like you're more understanding of your life and what to do. Not saying that you're actually doing it, but there is a understanding. Yes. So what's interesting is it's less about the physical and what you see and more of a intuition, follow my heart, what are my spirit guides telling me to do type of thing. So now I see why we have the life purpose deck. So it's more about following that energy than plan A, plan B, plan C. Okay. The thing is, it's about you taking steps and trusting your intuition and following that intuition. And I'm getting the vibe that it can be a little lonely. It can be a little confusing. It can be like you don't get verification from every step that you do, but you're building on something that's getting bigger. So the thing that may scare you, Pisces, is that sometimes you don't get the verification. Yeah. So every time you take a step in the right direction, things are going to feel more comfortable for you, is the word that I want to say. I don't want to say easier. I want to say comfortable. Okay? So it'll be like, "Oh, wait, this feels right. Wait, this feels right," you know? It's not about immediate satisfaction. It's about what feels comfortable to you. And I feel like that's important for you to understand. Like I said, your intuition does play a really big part in this, and that's what it is mostly that you're going to be following. Um, so this is a learning time for you because, like I said, things are growing. So when things feel comfortable, you learn how to adjust in that area, and then you move on to a bigger expansion of things. You're going to find a lot of success in new experiences and doing new things as well in August. The same old isn't going to cut it for you moving forward. Like I said, that's why it feels like it can be lonely. Yeah, definitely listen to your intuition. I feel like that's where a brunt of your smart ideas and great steps are going to come from. Okay, is listening to your intuition and your heart. It's going to be like your superpower. Okay. Yeah, definitely new energy for you. And I'm going to say this again. It's about you going new directions, trying new things, new energy, new situations. That's where things are great for you in August. Okay. So let's get into your spread. Page of Cups. There is some love here for sure. The Chariot in reverse. Judgment. The Sun in reverse. Three of Wands in reverse. King of Swords in reverse. Eight of Cups. King of Cups. And the Temperance in reverse. Okay. Bottom of the deck, we have Justice and the Seven of Swords, and they want me to pick a third one, so we have the Hangman. Okay. All right, Pisces. Be careful of watching other people and what other people are doing. This is your own story. You're in this phase where, or this section of your life, this section of your journey, where this is about your own story and what fits for you, and that's not going to fit for everyone else. So I feel like in August you're seeing that, you're dissecting the lies that you've been told, that you've told yourself, that you stepped into, that you believe is your truth and is not, and letting that go. And because of that, things are starting to balance out. And you're seeing that by an expansion of, I feel like it's an expansion of peace. That's why it's so important for you to go to where what feels comfortable, what feels balanced, what feels right for you, because that's what you're gonna see. Uncomfortability, being uncomfortable, being in stress, worrying, anxiety is not where you need to be. So you're being pulled towards things that are more comfortable for you in August. Um, yeah, like every love situation doesn't have to be a stressful situation, you know? Um, I feel like you're just looking at that differently, you know? Okay, so let's start with the major arcana. Hangman, Justice, of course, over here. The Chariot, Judgment, the Sun. Wow, I didn't even notice these many. And Temperance. Okay. There's definitely a change of direction. in August, and it's about your choices and the choices that you've made. You're following more what's best for you. It's like you're doing a self assessment of what makes you more comfortable, what makes you more happy, right? It's not about access. It's not about excessive passion. It's not about excessive stress. It's not about excessive anything. It's about balance, and it's about what makes you happy. It's about being more realistic about what makes you feel more comfortable and happy and settled, right? Okay. I feel like you've been quite flirty, Pisces. It's interesting because it's like I'm flirty to distract myself from something. Uh, because I'm not happy. There's something that is a negative reason why you're so flirty, why you're so open, why you're so all over the place in a love way. Um, and it's because something isn't going your way. There's something that needs your attention. There's a reason why you're doing this. There's a reason why this is. And you need to be honest with yourself. Yeah. I feel like you're just doing something to keep moving. You know, it's like in an excessive way for you to move on from something or to not pay attention to something or to heal from something. Could be a breakup, could be something that didn't go the way that you wanted it to because it feels emotional, like it's a love thing. And you're putting that energy into aggressively being flirty or aggressively something, maybe even getting attention. Um, it's almost like you're hiding insecurities from yourself, but you're um, making it seem like you're healing. Yeah, making it seem like you're healing. Okay. It could be that someone isn't coming your way or something isn't happening. Yeah, it looks like you have your eye on someone. Okay. Um, and it just feels like it's not going your way. Like there's challenges. You don't understand, like why this person isn't motivated, why they aren't doing enough. It's like you're trying to almost pressure them to pay attention to you because it doesn't feel solid. It feels like empty. It feels like you lost out on an opportunity. It could be that this person has like, I'm going to pull one more card because it feels like they don't want to interrupt work. They don't want to interrupt their life. Yeah, they're fighting. They're fighting their feelings because they're doing what they feel or think is right. And because of this, there's disappointment on your end. Okay? Yeah, so you've already perceived that there's no way to fix this. That's what you feel. You're like, okay, so this person's already made their decision. The decision is already made. Um, there's no hope here. And you're trying to like let this go because you feel like they've let it go. Like they don't care. Like it doesn't matter to them. But there's love here. So this person does care about you. I feel like they're just in their head too much. They won't let themselves love you. They won't let themselves open up. But there is care here. It's like they're being harsh on themselves, which in turn feels like it's being harsh to you. Okay. Sorry, my cards are like flipping over. Okay. Okay, when it comes to work and moving forward in your life, you need to be more realistic. I feel like you're being dreamy, and nothing's the matter with being dreamy, but you need to be a little bit more realistic when it comes to your. This almost feels like work, business, dreams, goals, aspirations. Um, it's like you're so like mm, you're putting so much passion into something else. And for a lot of you, it's different. Some of you, it's work. Some of you, it's some kind of hobby. Some of you, it's flirting with others. You're putting a lot of energy into something that is supposed to make you feel better about the underlying situation, which seems to be this love situation. But it's not really helpful to you. Yeah, you're trying to move forward. That's what I see for you, Pisces, is you're really trying to move forward from sadness or disappointment. Um, so you're like, I'm putting all my energy into something else to move forward. I'm putting all my passion and energy into something else to move forward. I feel like you need to pay attention to your energy and where you're putting it. For sure. Because I see you trying to control things. I see you having you have a good mindset about what you're doing. It's just that the energy is kind of all over the place because you're trying to gain some sort of control. Um, yeah, with the sun there, it's almost like it's actually not as bad as you think it is. It's not as bad. I feel like you have emotion, like strong emotions about what's happening because you feel almost disrespected or like someone didn't choose you or things aren't going your way. So you're trying to find a way for things to go your way or even to make a person jealous, whatever that is for you. But it's not as bad. Like I said, whoever this person is, they're not mad at you. They're just trying to do what's right. You're just kind of upset that you weren't the one that was chosen that would be the right direction. Um, so I feel like this person's gonna talk to you excessively. Um, no, hold on. I knew a lot of cards were gonna come out because this is weird. Because it feels like I'm going to tell you what I feel. I feel like you're trying to get their attention or you're doing all this stuff. You're keeping yourself busy. And then I feel like there is communication from them as well to you. It's like opening up, right? So I feel like there is you being persistent to get someone's attention or for someone to notice you. It's like that notice me senpai kind of energy. I don't feel like there's any structure. Like there's no confessions. There's no I want to be with you. You want to be. There's none of that. There's still a disconnect and an imbalance, but there's communication. Okay. And I feel like it has a lot to do with this person's judgment, what they've decided. But I also feel like you have this energy that is drawn to each other, so that's not going to change. But the way that you choose to communicate is weird. It's not straightforward, but it's going to have a consistency to it. Okay? I feel like you're going to emotionally decide to walk away from this. I feel like it's a little bit too much. The thing is, Pisces, you're feeling like if this person isn't going to open up to me, if they're not going to use their emotions, if they're not going to see my point of view, this is just too much. It's just too excessive. Like, it's hard when you know that there's an attraction and they have one to you. It's like, don't you see? Don't you see what's happening? Um, yeah, there's a change here with you, and yeah, you're getting them to see something. I can totally see it. It's you trying a new direction. That's the energy. It's you trying a new direction. So it's almost like your avoidance of this situation. Um, yeah, your avoidance of this situation is not what they want. They're not happy by this. They're really upset by it. But you're disappointed at the same time, right? But I feel like you're taking the steps you need to move forward. It's like I gave this last go round. It's like in your heart you were holding on to it, but you're really starting to emotionally detach. They need to start listening to, yeah, they're worried about what other people think. I'm not sure what this is. And they are really, they're worried about what other people think. And also, that you're not like focused, your attention isn't like focused on them. This person's weird. It's like they want your attention, but they want all of you, but they also want this freedom to be distant at the same time. And that's not going to work. That's not going to work. They're fully aware that this isn't going to work. This is pushing them into a lesson about not fighting what they truly feel, because that's what's happening. It's showing them that they need to open up if they want to get what they want. That's what it is. That they're going to have to loosen up. They're going to have to do what's right. They're going to have to follow their passions. They're going to have to do certain things in order for that to happen. Yeah, so I feel like this imbalance that you had is turning into balance. Okay? Um it's like the disconnect that you feel emotionally or physically with this person is changing things around. It's like it's working in your favor. Now I get it. Things feel like it's growing. So it's almost like there's a certain thing, a balance of forgiveness here and accepting and moving on from things that don't work. It's like, if I want this, if I want Pisces, if I want this, then I have to work with this energy in order to get it. Okay? It's coming to a close. I'm going to say that with the World card. It's definitely coming to a close, whatever this energy is. It's not really telling me what it is yet because this is August, but it's telling me that it's coming to a close. I feel like this person's heart is opening up. Okay? This was all about love, unfortunately. So I'm interested to know where the love reading is going to go. But I want to look into career, money. Be careful of making an investment or working with someone that's going to steal money from you, or ideas, not ideas, money, leave you in the cold. Like, I feel like they have this big old plan that they want you to work on and you're super excited about it. And then they don't do what they said they were going to do. Okay. Yeah, don't let this stop you from doing what it is that you want to do. Don't let this take your passion away. That's what I'm going to say when it comes to money and career. So let me see what else. I think that's it. Yeah, I see it here. Yeah, be careful of something that looks really good that isn't, okay? Because someone's gassing you up or telling you all this wonderful, wonderful things about what's going to happen, and it doesn't happen that way. Because I feel like it's going to come to light that there's a bigger problem than you think. Yeah, it looks like it's a friend or someone that you think you can trust. And they're telling you a lot of stuff that sounds good. A lot of stuff that sounds good. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Yeah, because you feel like you can trust this person. I really get that you feel like you can trust this person. But it's something about them. I feel like they're just not either smart enough. It's like they have all these good words to say, but they don't really have a good plan, you know? But I do feel like you're going to get an indication that something is off before it happens, and you need to listen to that, okay? Um, that's what I see. It's like you need to listen to your intuition about it so you don't become a victim. And you don't want to hold this like, oh, this always happens to me. You want to let it go. There is an importance here of you letting it go immediately. Like, learn from the lesson, let it go. You don't want to carry this into September. Okay. All right. So we're going to pull some advice from Spirit and then a journaling card. Okay. Ooh, Pisces, this was 30 minutes long. I just realized that. Yeah. Be careful of being too idealistic. You really need to listen to your intuition. Because I feel like you have the opportunity to be way too idealistic, way too whimsical, way too flirty, way too, and I'm not even going to say optimistic. It's just like way too open to too many magical things, like not being grounded enough. So I feel like there's a need for you to ground. Yeah, because there are some things that are hard happening in your life that seem tough, and you do need to accept it. It's like for your best outcome, for your best life, for your best journey. Um, be flexible in your thinking, but also accept what it is that you have to do. I feel like you have to make some hard decisions. And instead of just being like, oh, well, like, I'll just let things flow the way it does, it's like you do have to make some hard decisions. And I do feel like you're not going to like that. But at the same time, it's opening up new doors by doing that. It's creating more flexibility instead of you being flighty or aloof. Um, Yeah, it's like you have to be a little bit vulnerable with how you feel and not blocking it off. Like you feel a certain way. Your intuition is telling you something, and that may leave you vulnerable to expose that you have emotions about something you don't want someone to know you have emotions of, or um it may reflect to someone else that you're a failure or that you've given up, but it's like it's what's best to do for you. Okay. That's an interesting message, huh? You can make it through. Your higher self is always guiding you. What wisdom does your higher self have for you? See, it's so important for you to listen to your intuition during this time. I'm not even kidding you, Pisces. Let me see. There we go. So you can see that. It's so important for you to listen to your intuition at this time, because I feel like it's trying to guide you in a new direction. This new direction may seem very hard, like it's full of conflicts and problems and challenges, but it's to help bring what you want in your life, in. um yeah, it's about change, it's about transformation, it's about not only change within your environment, but also a change within yourself makes a change in your environment. This is interesting, Pisces. It's kind of cryptic, but I feel like you're gonna have to go through it and then you'll understand. That's what it feels like. All right. So I love you, and I'll talk to you later. Bye bye.